first show of Reckless Cooks. Today we will be doing a super juice elixir. All right, and the things you're gonna need are very simple. You're gonna need 4 lemons, two, four, six, eight, 10 key limes, two large pieces of ginger, three uh, pieces of turmeric, and which is this is very hard to come by. So what you're gonna do, you want to get it to about this size. This is the size of a finger thickness and length, but if not, don't worry about it. And what we have here is rosemary. Um, this is frozen, but preferably fresh. Nothing that has been dried and you got outside of at the grocery store in a can or one of those little bottles. Okay. What we have, ginger is great for a lot of things. If you look on the side, right now you'll see the benefits of each thing we have up here. What you're gonna need is one sharp knife, which is doesn't have to be this big, but I love the way this knife works. One cutting board. This is what they used back in the day before we had tea bags or you wanted fresh herbs to make tea out of. You put it in this. You really don't need this unless you can use cheesecloth. 1 gallon stock pan and a strainer and gloves. These right here you're going to really need when you are peeling and cutting the turmeric because it will stain your nails as well. Or you just finished peeling and rinsing our ginger. Now if you're saying we have here, this is what it looks like initially, and after you peel it is this. We also have some other ginger, turmeric, and it looks like this, and once we peel it, it looks like this. This is almost reminds you of a carrot. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to slice this up right here, and what you want to do, always remember when you're cutting, keep your fingers bent, because the purpose of this knife is to cut, so if your finger's there, they're going to cut. And what you want to do, you want to slice your ginger pretty much to about like this, okay? That's almost the thickness of maybe a nickel or a quarter, your standard coin, all right? And you get it nice and sliced, all right? And this one. Okay. They're kind of hard to, it's kind of hard to get through them because it is a root. If you buy this at your local grocery store, ginger is pretty easy to find. I suggest that you go to your farmer's market for the simple fact a lot of these things are a lot cheaper at the farmer's market than it is in your local grocery store. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move to the turmeric. Because turmeric comes pretty much the size of your finger, you can put them together. It's very easy. Just a rock and chop.
Now, is there anything else that they can use besides the ginger or the turmeric to replace either one of them?
I'm sorry, you all, if you don't know, that's Graham doing the camera work today. Yes, you have the sassafras root. It's very good. Just to let you all know, I will be doing a remix to this to add, let you know what you can add to this to make it a lot better. Again, the reason I have gloves on and they're a little bit small, so as you see, I got gaps. I mean, a little slack. Because turmeric stains real bad. You'll wake up the next day like, how the hell did I get all this yellow shit on my yellow stuff on my hands? Okay, all right. This is cut. This is now ready to go in our pot. But we have next some rosemary. Rosemary is very good. Again, you all can look on the side of this video. We will have the benefits. This, matter of fact, I'll give you a little thing right here. These are great for anti-cancers, keep your stomach, everything. This rosemary is strictly for your brain. I mean, this is some good stuff. Now, I use this right here. This is used to use for tea. You can use a cheesecloth if that will benefit you better if you don't have one of those. I'm going to take this glove off because it's fairly hard. I'm going to grab me a little dish right quick. And what you're going to do is just pull it off like so. You want to get the stem out of it. So you're going to pull it off, and it has a wonderful smell.
Oh, that smells awesome.
A wonderful smell. I'm telling you, this is great. This is good stuff.
Smells like Christmas.
Yeah, really it does. It's great for chicken. All right, now if you had a cheesecloth, uh, only thing you would do, just a representation, it's not a cheesecloth, it's a napkin. You just put it in here, wrap it up, tie a knot, whatever, and drop it in where we're gonna drop it in. All right, so what you want to do with this is grab it and you want to stuff it all the way in, very tight. And as he's showing you, get close, nice and tight. All right.
That's what.
All right, and close it up. Try to get some of the excess out the sides because it will mess up. All right, so always remember, cleanliness is next to godliness. So what you do, we're going to go ahead and throw this stuff away, put this in the sink, and we're going to get started with preparing this. Very simple. The preparation. Oh, I forgot. Take the stickers off this. I always make sure you check for your stickers. You don't want any stickers in your brew. I'm going to take this off. And take this one off. Okay. These are key limes. A lot better than regular limes.
Now, Butch? Why do you put it in here?
Okay, the reason I put it in here, you have to wash it off. A lot of people use pesticides and different chemicals on your fruit, and they feel that you're not going to eat the skin, but we're going to leave the skin on. We're going to leave the skin on this one. So the reason we're going to wash it off is because they have pesticides and other chemicals on it. So let me step over here to the sink right quick. Give it a good wash. Get all this crap off. All right. Now that this is done, sitting on a napkin, water will drop through. We're gonna get started. Okay, fill up. This is close to a gallon. You want pretty much a gallon if you got one. 32 ounces, 64 ounces is good. I'll take it back. 64 is the best. It's the least you can have. I have a filter on my sink coming through my water, so the pipe downstairs. So I use this. You really want to use filtered water when filling this up. The cleaner the water, the better you are. This is very alkaline. When I tell you this stuff here cleans your body, it helps you with weight loss. After a hard night of drinking, you come home staggering through the door. Hey, drink a cup of this before you go to bed, and you'll have some of the best sleep. Wake up the next day feeling wonderful. I'm telling you. I gave this to Graham one night. He went home after a hard night of doing the drug show, of course, and he told me, he said, "Hey, Butch, man, this right here, I feel great." And drink one in the morning. Instead of a cup of water, this is better than that. I'm talking about sit it next to your bed in the morning when you're doing this. In the morning when you wake up, it'll be by room temperature. And wait 30 minutes before you eat anything or drink anything else. When I tell you, you would not believe how you feel. Okay, as you see, I did not fill this all the way to the top because once you start adding your lemons and limes and all that, it'll push the water level up.
Let me speak to your people real quick. If you do not have a filter on your water, okay, and the best thing that we can suggest is to use bottled water because that's going to be less acidic than most water that you get out of a tap. Now, we'll have another video coming up telling you the better types of bottled water to drink because believe it or not, there's some bottled water that you just shouldn't drink. But as we continue.
Okay. All right, come around here. Follow me to the stove, sir. Okay. First thing we are going to do is add your ginger and turmeric. The reason why these things, you got to get all your nutrients out. That's why you cut them thin. That's number one. Number two, they take a little bit longer to boil and get all the nutrients out than the lemons and the limes. So, turn your stove on high. Add this. which is your ginger. Add your turmeric. All right. Oh, this stuff smells good. Excuse me. And your rosemary. Okay. We're going to drop all this inside the pot. We have it on boil. And once we get it to boiling, we'll add the other stuff. And I'll be right. All right, we just moved it from the heat. You still have a little steam coming up. Well, usually what I like to do is I like to strain it, which you're going to need is a gallon pitcher. And understand, if you do not have, you have a 64-ounce pot, that's okay, because you can add water to it. It's very acidic. In other words, it's very bitter. So what I usually do is just take this strainer that has, if you can see, it has the holes in the bottom of it. If you have another strainer that's in a cone shape or whatever, you can use it. Put this on top like that. Put it in sink. Run it through. First, let it cool down so the steam doesn't burn you. Run it through. You don't have to pull out the lemons because, like I said, a lot of this stuff when it cooks becomes mushy and stuff like that. So put it in here and strain it. And what I'm going to do is take a nice little taste test right quick. I'm not going to get much. Just want to try it out. Put it straight down. Woo! That's hot and bitter. But it's good. Good for you. So, good people, I want to tell you, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed you. We'll be back with something else later on. But remember, without health, there's no wealth. Y'all have a good one. I'll check y'all next episode.